Hello, my name is Ray Hurd. I am the voice of Toppo of Dragon Ball Super, and you are listening to Trap Anime.
5 different chapters of hyping this man up for him to say,
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. I'm burnt.
But that was to let you know what he felt from Shanks, the intensity of what it was.
Shanks was there to promote Red. All right, can we all agree on that? He was literally
passing out flyers.
He was Mary J. Blige with McDonald's, just trying to promote his movie coming out. That was it. And they wanted to say, "Hey, the movie's canon," basically, by showing Shanks thinking about his daughter. That's it. That was it. That was literally it. And I promise you, she ain't gonna show up on the chapter.
Well, no.
Cause remember, he had a flashback of her though. But we don't bring her up. And watch, she had some type of fucking hockey shit too. Like hockey. I gotta be like old boy with aliens. You know what I'm saying? Hockey is its own fucking thing now, bro.
It's like if you ain't got hockey, you really ain't.
You ain't shit. I don't give a fuck about your devil fruit, bro. Do you have hockey though? If you want, look.
I mean, but that's how you have crews like James or others that can be that damn up there and not have a devil fruit.
At this point, I'm not worried about Blackbeard. Blackbeard ain't showing that he can deal with hockey now, bro. He gotta show us something where he gonna show us how he gonna deal with hockey. Cause hockey is a fucking menace.
And we don't know how he done progressed over time with
them
2 devil fruits and if he's learned hockey or not.
Last thing we really
don't know
saw,
if you know hockey or not.
What was the last thing we really just saw Blackbeard do?
Tie up Joey Bonnie and leave her ass there because Akinu was coming. Right.
Like, the last thing we just really saw.
And took off Reddit. I think that's the last thing we saw of him, right? I mean, you see Burgess of trying to take the devil. You see him in Dressrosa. And then you see him talk to them. Like, he talks to them on the transponders, and then Luffy talks to Blackbeard.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, though. Like,
you think Blackbeard gonna get another devil fruit?
Yeah, he got to get a 3rd one. It's just something with the number 3 with him.
I can see that.
Unless he already has a 3rd one, we just don't know about it.
Right, because how can you not go to sleep for days? That nigga Bucky said, man, that boy's a freak. I don't know what he is, but there's something wrong with him. He ain't sleep the whole fight. We fought for about 3-4 days, and that boy didn't go to sleep not one time. I ain't fooling with him.
I ain't fooling.
Bucky said, I'm not fooling with it. So Bucky and Shanks know something about Blackbeard that everybody else don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's how he ended up being an emperor. They gonna team up. They know something.
And here we go.
Trap anime, trap anime, trap anime, trap anime, trap anime, trap anime, the real anime podcast.
I lay this trap card face down.
This is the Real Anime Podcast.
We bring trap to the anime, and I am Token Day.
I am Strong Arm.
This is Trap Anime.
And this is Trap Anime.
We always in the trap with anime and rap. My arms stay strong, grabbing tokens while I lap. With Saigon when I snap, Hadoken when I tap. If you looking for some trap anime, then here's your map. We always in the trap with anime and rap. My arms stay strong, grabbing tokens while I lap. With Saigon when I snap, Hadoken when I tap. If you looking for some trap anime, then here's your map. Here's your map, here's your map, here's your map. Well, we gotta wait a little bit because we got this commercial break about to come up, so hold your horses, bitch.
It's Doug Demaclone, owner of the Pimpsdale Nigga Dome, and I'm here with Naruto Nigga Rocky.
Too much shit on your plate?
Clone!
Too many tasks around the house?
Clone!
Too much to do at work?
Clone!
Then I got things for you. Hi, I'm Naruto Nigga Rocky with a clone for each and every one of your bullshit ass needs.
Clones!
We got your red clones, blue clones, yellow clones, purple.
Clones!
We got your 1 clone, 2 clones, 3 clones, 4. Fuck it, maybe 100 clones.
Clones!
Weak ass vendors need saving?
Clone!
Can't satisfy your wife?
Clone!
to rob a couple of niggas?
And now, this world shall know pain.
I got them clones for y'all.
I got the clothes for you.
The hip bone next to the clone bone.
Warning. Side effects of clones are talk no jutsu, depression, all sense of power, and tons of filler episodes. If you experience any of these symptoms, we don't give a fuck and you should probably go fuck yourself. If you are allergic to clones, contact your doctor immediately because that is cap and you are full of shit.
Come on down today and get your clone on the way.
Clone, clone, clone.
Welcome to Trap Anime, everyone. My name is Strongarm.
This your boy Token Day.
This is Mrs. Strongarm.
And we are here today with another All One Piece episode.
All right, then. That's what we doing.
They didn't know this. I just kind of sprung it on
Just sprung it on us.
Yeah, here we are, One Piece, because everything else right now is not bad.
Well, no. We gotta help Shanks out. A movie's coming out.
Promo time. Promo time.
It's called promo.
Hey, everybody that's streaming One Piece, pick us up and promo through us.
That's what's going on.
So the latest chapters of the One Piece just dropped not too long ago, and we found out that Buggy is one of the newest emperors.
All hail Emperor Buggy.
And Buggy putting names on the list.
Buggy got a hit list. Buggy got a Marine hit list. He said, I want them all.
I want the heads on deck.
Set them up here. Set them up here.
He said, I'm tired of them. Always talking shit, putting money on us. Guess what? Bet. I got something for each and every one of y'all.
Got something for you, something for you, something for your ass. He coming.
He coming.
And he got Mihawk.
Now, how do you think that really came about?
Like,
how do you really? I think what happened was Buggy and all the warlords was on the run, right? And then they just kind of met up. Like Buggy found Crocodile and found Mihawk and was like, "They trying to get you too, bro. They trying to get you too. Man, I can't stand this shit. What we should really do is put some bounties on their head." And then Crocodile and Mihawk
just
like,
start
you know
talking
what?
Shit and they ran with it.
You know what?
Buggy probably said something.
Shine,
Buggy probably said something that really hit, and he wasn't serious at all.
He wasn't serious at all.
And they took that shit serious.
Put a bounty on my head. I put a bounty on your head.
You know what? That don't sound half bad. Let's go for it.
And then Crocodile, he in the background like, you know what?
We could do it.
I like working in the shadows. I'm gonna let Buggy be the face of this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, bro, yeah, you can have all the claim to it, all the claim. So when they come for somebody, they come for your ass. I can turn it to sand. I'm gonna be alright.
I can see Mihawk and Crocodile conspiring, conspiring. Like, you know what? We can let that fool take it. Let him do him.
Bro, let him sign up for them loans, bro. Let him sign up for them loans. Them PPP loans. Let him sign up for
and we just gonna ride. We gonna ride the rest of the way.
We just ride the way.
We ain't warlords no more, so what we gonna do?
We about to tear this shit up.
We can make some money.
That is messed up. How you have a system where you use niggas, but instead of saying we ain't using y'all no more, y'all disbanded, and from here on out.
But
fuck that. Come on, nigga.
You know why though? Because Akukinu was pissed off. He tired of that shit. He was like, you know what? Fuck all them.
All the warlords was either getting ran through or doing shady shit. So they was like, man, we don't need the niggas no way. They keep fucking us.
I think it was more Fujitora. I think
Fujitora
was the one that was like, man, I don't like this shit.
He said he came in and his main goal was to get rid of the warlord system. He actually literally said this. So, yeah. So I think it could have been Fujitora.
I'm done with it. He said, I'm done with it.
But when you look at it, you look at all of what the warlords is doing, they either said, fuck you, I'm not coming, or I just got my ass whooped by Luffy, or I'm out here hoeing whole countries. Because y'all allowed it.
I'm making my own bank. Why I need to show up?
At this point, man, we got these niggas up here for no reason. We just giving them boys access and freedom. And it's like, why? Because Jinbei and Boa, Jinbei and Boa was like, man, bye. I'm not. You want me to do what? Maybe later. I'm busy. I'm busy. Click.
The response still click.
Man,
I ain't got no signal. Responding still, and then the responding still, it does the same thing you do.
And look,
still like this.
But no, look at this though. The only one that did do everything that they was told to. Look how he ended up. Kuma did everything the niggas asked of him, and look how Kuma ended up. He had to get rescued. That boy was a whole slave out here in these streets, being used as a saddle horse.
Yeah,
then they cloned him and then
cloned them, made clones of them. Like just completely messed this man up.
They said, nah, we ain't doing all that.
Then turned him to a slave for the Celestials.
They said, we good. You can have it.
Yep.
That was like my card. All right, bet.
So yeah,
Buggy said, I got something for them.
From the warlord point of view, what we doing this for? Look how y'all gonna have us. Yeah. This is what you, if I gave you all the freedom.
The only person that was actually making bank on being a warlord was fucking Doflamingo, bro.
But that's because he was a full king of a country. That didn't count. That nigga was a literal king of a country.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. Rightfully so, lineage wise, he was the rightful king of that country. That don't count.
They didn't want that man.
It don't count. That nigga had pulled them other warlords.
I don't know about rightfully king.
No,
he was rightfully.
He was rightfully king. The Don Quixote family were celestial dragons from that original kingdom.
His dad messed up.
And said, we're gonna leave Marie Joie. We don't want to be celestial dragons anymore. Matter of fact, all of the celestial dragons were the original rulers of these kingdoms, and they went to Marie Joie and left kings in charge.
But his dad shouldn't have left. If his daddy would never left and did
his
all that
dad
shit
didn't do his research. His dad did do his research and hold his family.
Doflamingo wouldn't have acted that way.
That wouldn't have turned out like that. He'd have been like the nigga that got punched in the face.
Yeah, that was it.
He'd have been like St. Carlos.
He'd have been good. He'd probably been chill. But
he just would have been stronger than St. Carlos.
Y'all just put him in a situation, he had to react to it. And then when his brother started acting the fool, snitch and shit, he was like, "Bro, what the fuck?"
He shouldn't have went down. He shouldn't have went down in the first place because he would have ended.
He had to make the situation better for himself because he realized he wanted more in life. And then when he saw how his daddy acted, crawling, graveling, and apologizing for some bullshit,
doing none of that.
He said, "Fuck all that."
Ain't doing that.
He literally had the whole Vegeta mindset. He was like, "Bro,
man, you had a community try to kill a kid."
They were literally about to get strung up.
Not about to. They were strung up.
On a fire pit, basically.
They were strung up against a building and people was throwing shit at them and there was a fire at the bottom.
And he did nothing wrong. And then he awakened his conqueror's hockey and put all the motherfuckers out. And he was like, nah, fuck all this shit. I ain't did shit to none of y'all, but I'm taking y'all names down.
All he did was talk a little reckless.
Yeah.
As a kid. He talked reckless as a kid.
Everybody was cool with Aaron talking reckless as a kid. And look at him. People started stomping on his ass. Aaron had to fucking let out the rumbling. You know what I'm saying?
How would we bring Aaron into this?
Because as a kid, if you put me in a fucked up situation, don't be
mad that I grow up and fuck you up.
To fuck your shit up.
Because you started this.
You started this
shit.
You
ignited this anger, this passion. You put me, you put me on this road. Yeah.
Literally, all y'all had to do was
they lit that fire.
You lit the fire.
Now you gotta watch the shit burn.
Lit the fire underneath Doflamingo.
They did. They literally.
None of y'all stepped up and said, "Hey, bro,
these are children.
Maybe we doing too much."
Like, look, they came down here. They didn't stay up there. They haven't.
So apologize.
They don't have
try to make stuff.
They don't have current slaves. They not doing nothing. Look at where they live in. They ain't not one stop. Think about it. None of that.
Guess who was trying to be better than all that? Kuma. And guess what happened to Kuma?
Kuma got his ass enslaved.
Yeah. So tell me why I should not just go ahead and be about the shit. If you want me to be about the shit, you feel like I'm an asshole, guess what? I guess I need to be an asshole.
I'm gonna be that asshole.
I'm gonna be that asshole. You ain't never met an asshole like me. That's what literally Doflamingo said. Alright, bet. I'm gonna have your ancestors, your family.
What bro said, that's who I am, nigga. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Find out today.
There's a reason
I'm why an asshole by nature, nigga. This is who I am.
There's a reason why they call it conqueror's hockey. It didn't say hang out hockey. It didn't say talk no hockey.
Hockey of the meat.
Conqueror.
The meat don't have no hockey.
Yeah, it's conqueror.
Shit. You ain't got the will to conquer some shit. Get the fuck back.
Get the fuck back. Prepare for for the conquering of that ass. That's literally what the...
Basically, I will conquer you. I will conquer you.
It's my way or the highway. Even Luffy like that. If you want to be real, Luffy said, if you put me in this situation, I'm going to dog your shit out. You have two choices. Let me go through or get put on your ass. That's it. Luffy tell everybody like,
get out the way.
Get out the way.
Hey, what was that? It was some old shit. And he walked up to Enies Lobby on the way to go get Robin. Walked up to the building, gang of Marines, and he stopped and bowed and said, "Could you please let me pass?
Can you please let me pass?
Can you please let me pass?
I got somewhere to go.
We don't care how nice you ask. We can't I bet. Ran through all them niggas. All you see is niggas flying, dropping bodies in the water. You hear niggas screaming. My nigga bowed and asked nicely and said, please. That's on y'all after that.
After that, it's on y'all. I cannot sit here and not say I didn't ask you. Hey, bro.
I ain't got time to go back and forth with you. I asked you nicely the first time. That's all you get.
It's
now,
literally
after this, it's ass.
It's literally like an RPG. Like, sometimes when your character is trying to do certain things and you just want to get through the mission real quick and just collect your shit, you're like, all right, cool. Hey, can you let me da-da-da-da? And then the little NPC's like, hey, bro, I don't appreciate how you walked up to me. This is what we want you to do for it, da-da-da-da. And then you see the renegade option. And you like, bro, I'm really in a fucking hurry. And you click that renegade option and you just say, fuck it. Here we are now. Because you wanted to act the ass with me. I asked you nicely, but now you want to act the ass with me and I gotta go ahead and put you in your fucking place.
Alright, so one of the latest things that happened in the chapter is...
Damn, I forgot about that. Yeah, we were talking about the chapter. Can we talk about...
We finally found out that Carrot's not going to be a part of the crew.
He said, I want to talk about Green Bull. I want to talk about Carrot.
Carrot ain't part of the crew no more.
Oh, Carrot ain't part of the crew.
She part of the alliance.
Carrot ain't part of the crew no more. Carrot ain't part of the crew.
She gonna be part of the alliance. That's all it matters. I don't want to hear it, bro. I'm gonna make my own little skull with rabbit ears. Carrot, fuck all this shit.
I showed you the clock I made. He got everybody Jolly Roger on that bitch. VVs, Yamatos, a Jolly Roger for each straw hat. And then he got Pole Carrot just in the middle looking around lost. And just looking lost.
Talking about she gonna be the queen of some shit. Man, fuck all that.
She gonna run the night. She gonna run the night.
Minks,
and what you call it, gonna run the day.
There's like 3 minks left, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Not 3.
It's like 3.
Other niggas did get ran through in one.
Jack ran through all them niggas.
Like you said, don't nobody be dying in One Piece. So all the minks still alive. They just hurt down there. Nah, them bodies look dead. That look like roadkill.
I'm not even gonna try to pretend about the minks like that, bro. I think a couple people got eaten.
Eaten by them dinosaur niggas.
Yeah, didn't they get eaten?
I don't know.
Cause some of that shit look little.
I mean, animals fight shit.
1 + 1 is 2, bro. Some of the primal shit went down.
Some people got cut down because of the Oni virus and all this other stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think some got eaten.
Bodies was dropped.
Yeah.
Nobody special though, but you know.
Yeah. So what is she being queen or emperor, whatever the fuck they want to call it? The minks gonna really do, man. Let her go. Let her go.
She co-queen.
Let her go. What does co-queen mean? What does that mean?
They got rid of the night and day shit.
Yeah,
we were supposed to be living as they wanted to.
As you wanted
to. They threw a party for that shit and said we can sleep now when we want. They threw a party and said that shit.
They need to just join Germa. Fuck it. Just join Germa.
No, we're not joining Germa.
We're not letting Germa breed mink people.
Bro, what are we doing?
They ain't gonna do shit but clone them niggas.
So, you got Cake Island getting ran through by Germa right now.
Germa ain't all that. Germa ain't great. We need to get them niggas nothing. Germa need to die.
Again,
Sanji's sister said Germa need to die.
Where does Mink live? Where all the Minks live? They live close to Cake Island or they live close to Wano?
No, they live wherever the fuck Zoe goes.
So wherever
Zunisha goes, wherever Zunisha is, that's where they at. So and if Zunisha say I'm not over here in if Zunisha say I'm about to go park it in the East Blue, they gonna be in the East Blue.
Alright, well then they need to dip out then, because shit. Like I said, there ain't no point.
Somebody, no, yes,
let her join the crew.
Somebody gotta rule the minks. Somebody gotta rule the minks.
Just like you said.
Duke and the Cat Viper is retainers. They gotta stay in Wano.
They are a taxi. They live on a taxi, bro.
Somebody gotta make sure the people stay safe on the back of the elephant.
That's where they live, bro.
The elephant is the damn protection. Who? Tell me who you worried about? You not worried about the Marines? The biggest threat to y'all was fucking Cake Island. If we want to be honest.
It wasn't. Because their alliances with Wano.
Allegedly, because shit, man, they did, bro. It's 3 of them. There's 3 left. Go, just dip out.
They gotta go procreate.
Man, not with 3.
They gotta go build a whole nother society of minks. This is a society of minks.
They need to go find old boy from CP9. That's who they need to go find, bro, with the hair.
The rabbit dude.
Nah, you talking?
Because he was talking about Yoyoy.
Nah, he part of shit. Let him join. Fuck it.
I don't think he's gonna be able to procreate. He seemed like he more into the male minks.
I thought they would have. They could have had
survival purposes.
They could have had El Bippo.
I'm tired of it.
They could have had Bippo be one.
Didn't didn't Big Mom kill Beppo Daddy?
They all dead.
I'm talking about in the past, not currently.
I'm talking about all of them dead, bro. All the man.
Why you want the minks gone? Why you gotta kill off all the minks to have Cat join the crew?
Bro, that's what they did.
They not dead. They didn't solidify they dead.
What happened at Wano with the T-Rexes and all
You
that?
ain't see them niggas get up.
I ain't see them get up. Not once. I ain't see them at the
they
party.
They not done. They ain't even started. They ain't even fully started the party.
Answer this. Did you see them at the party?
The party did start.
The party did start. Did you see them at the party?
But they ain't gave us the full party. They ain't done with the party yet.
Who you saw at the party?
They ain't done at the party.
Who you saw at the party?
They not done at the party.
You see anybody in the background?
I'm sorry, I didn't see an animation. I only saw a couple of panels in black and white.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw in Skypiea. when we thought the Skypeans got ran through, guess who we saw at the party? We saw all the other dudes at the party. We saw them there.
They left when Zunisha left. Zunisha came and picked up the people and left. They was like, where's Zunisha go?
So how
Zunisha said the door closed.
Zunisha didn't leave though.
So he did leave. You're right. So how Carrot gonna catch up with him? Why are we doing this, man?
Because they got a Viva card.
Viva card don't do that. Man.
That's how Jack found Zunisha from the Viva card. Zunisha got a Viva card.
How they getting there? What ship they gonna ride on?
Somebody. Big Mom. She sure don't need that bitch no more.
They sunk all them ships. They sunk all them ships.
Well, they just gonna have to wait for Zunisha to come back and pick everybody else
They
up.
said we.
So they chilling at Wano then.
Everybody chilling in Wano.
That's what they doing, chilling
the straw
at Wano.
hats.
So we literally brought Carrot all the way to Wano to chill out at Wano and be a queen of 3 people.
Chill.
Day and night.
Momonosuke show can't run that hoe yet. And the grandpa said, I ain't trying to run shit.
Momonosuke
I don't even want nobody to know I'm alive.
What are we doing? Just let her join the crew. Give her a Jolly Roger.
They gonna merge Zo and Wano together. And
now with Carrot?
And they gonna rule it until Momonosuke get older and he gonna have him some mink bitches.
Why is Carrot the queen? Why is Carrot the queen of the minks and they supposed to join Wano? Because that's what it's looking like.
Somebody gotta lead them niggas on how to use their
She a bodyguard.
Basically.
I don't want it. Just let her join.
No. Nobody won't Carrot on the crew. Luffy didn't want Carrot on the crew. He saw her on the ship and was like, what the hell you doing here, bitch?
Everybody want Carrot on the crew.
Luffy got mad. They started fighting. They fought. She bit him.
Yeah,
they did not fight.
They did. They did.
And
Chopper literally said verbatim, whoa, she can hold her own against Luffy.
Yes, that's why she need to be a part of the crew.
She's fighting the captain and she ain't even part of the crew yet. She can't join. She disrespectful.
Everybody fought the captain at least once.
But after the
Zoro did it like 3-4 times.
After the fact.
Sanji did it twice.
After the fact. You gotta be let in first. You can't just start fighting niggas and you ain't even been welcomed into the house yet. That's getting too comfortable, too familiar. If you ever had somebody invited somebody over, they more than welcome to be over, but they get too fucking comfortable, you be like, nah nigga, you gotta go home. You done took your shoes off and put them on my couch, nigga. I don't put my feet on the couch like that. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
I don't even know you like that.
I don't even know you like that. To just let you barefoot my couch.
You a friend of a friend. Nigga.
You a friend of a friend. And you came in like, I told you could come ride, but damn, nigga, you gonna take a shower and shit? I ain't even give you no towel.
Cool, but we ain't friends.
You used the towel that was hanging there? What?
Nico Robin? Y'all forgot about Nico Robin?
No, I didn't forget about Nico Robin because Luffy did that to himself. She said, leave me, I want to die. And he said, nope. You can do whatever you want when you leave out of here. I'm saving your life. And she said, I bet. So you said I can do what I want when I leave out of here because you saved my life. I'm joining you. I ain't got nowhere to go. You done beat the nigga I was with. I ain't got no home. I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit. Oh, I see your problem. Welcome aboard. That is literally what he said. I see your problem. Welcome aboard.
Not what the fuck you doing here?
Nope. It was I did rescue you and leave you with nothing. I just beat the nigga you was working for, so you can't go back. Yeah. I guess you with me now. I guess I took you.
I don't get it.
Fuck all that.
He just mad because Carrot ain't part of the crew.
Bro, they gave Carrot a whole clean ass ability.
You want to know why Carrot ain't part of the crew? Goodbye Clay gonna be the next member.
Nah, he ain't, man.
He gonna show up, bro.
That man ain't.
He gonna show up on the next island.
He about to
next
be,
island.
He about to
showing up.
He is king queen of the motherfucking what's it called in the prison now.
That's also why Yamato ain't coming. Yamato ain't gonna make it either.
I'm gonna need y'all to hang up y'all desires for this next Straw Hat member and just accept facts.
Yamato ain't coming either. It's gonna be by Clay. Tell you right now. Yamato ain't coming. It's gonna be by Clay.
They've been teasing a new member of the Straw Hats for the last decade, alright?
Right, because Jinbei ain't even officially joined all the way.
We still waiting on him to drink.
He ain't took his drink yet. He ain't
I don't know. I guess they did have a whole party, so...
Nah,
they ain't did it yet.
That's not the official drink?
When they do official drink, it's literally the Circle Crew, and they get it in.
Hold on,
and technically, I believe Carrot was part of a Circle group because she was on the ship, and she was in a barrel when they... First
she wasn't in the circle.
What's it called? The barrel was there. She was in the barrel they were celebrating on. You tell me she wasn't in that barrel.
She was closed off.
She was in that barrel.
She was closed off. They hadn't opened it up. She was
in that barrel.
She was Wano.
on the run up. She was in the barrel. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, outside of that, what else did we find out? We found out
Shank is a fucking beast with the fucking Conqueror's hockey.
Found out Green Bull's bitch. It might not be Zoro's dad like everybody wanted.
That ain't Zoro's dad. I will not. No.
We was hoping that would be Zoro's dad.
Green
with the whole
bullshit.
Nope. Nah, I don't believe it now. I don't think it.
What was the whole point of having Green Bull in the fucking shadows talking shit with the whole vines and shit with the butterfly?
I'm on my way to Wano.
It was to hype him up and power, so you can start power scaling them in your mind, and then let Shanks come in and shut it down.
I'm disappointed in all.
It was a build up for Shanks. He was just there to build up Shanks.
It was a power flex.
I am disappointed in the Marines. They could have just had Smoker show up at this point.
That would have been better.
It just showed us what Smoker's been doing at this point.
What's Smoker gonna do, bro?
I don't know.
Document the Straw Hats
not to none of them. None of them.
That's it. That's all he's doing at this point.
Smoker is bitched right now. Like he ain't shit no more.
Smoker is there to document the Straw Hats journey legitimately. You know what I'm saying? That is it.
That is it, because he definitely ain't coming in for nothing else.
He sends letters out to tell people the Straw Hats story and how things really happen. He documents. I think he's a journalist at this point. Fuck.
Yeah, because I'm like, with hockey, Smoker ain't nothing no more. And once hockey got introduced, it was like Smoker, you ain't shit no more neither.
Oh no, hockey made all
Logia
Devil Fruit users. In Paramecia, Devil Fruit users just non-existent. CP9, I don't know what CP9 doing. They bitches too.
Like it used to be, Logia, that's the most powerful devil fruit. Nah.
Remember when Zoan showed up and you were like, shit, these motherfuckers are doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing.
Even with Zoan though, like I still feel like Zoan is still, they done made Zoan better than the flame fruit, it made it better than them. At least with the Zoan, you automatically get the power and strength boost. Flame with the Paramecia and the what's the other one?
Logia.
The Logias and the Logias shit. It's like you might be strong with it, you might not be. At least with the Zoan, I definitely got a strength boost. I got that animal boost.
I might get a new form or some shit. Yeah. You know, some mystical form or some shit. You never know. Shit. They got the types. You know, Zoan type. I can put up against Haki a little bit.
Different types, different models.
Yeah, models. There you go, models. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to handle somebody with fucking Haki, but if you Logia or Paramecia, if you ain't got Haki, you ain't shit. If Smoker cannot turn his fist into Haki and like a smoke fist with Haki, he ain't doing nothing. This is it. This is as far as you go, bro.
Yeah.
Like it used to be, I can't hit you because you smoke. Now it's, I got Haki, so I'm really can just grab you at this point.
So I'm gonna be real with you. If what's her name that hangs out with Smoker?
Kashiki.
The only way she gonna catch up with Zoro is if she has Haki. I'm gonna call her now.
Oh yeah. Any of them. You can't catch up with them niggas if you ain't got Haki.
No. But remember, her whole goal is to be able to fight with Zoro, correct?
Yeah, I guess so.
At this point in life, unless her and Smoker were doing some legit shit during the time where, they've been at Wano.
Because at one point she tells Zoro that she's better than him, and he was like, "The fuck you just said to me?"
You know what I'm saying?
You say you better than me? Yes. What?
How?
And that's when he said, "All right, you know what? I'm about to sit back," and she almost lost her shoulder.
All of it.
Almost got it bitten completely off.
All of it. Like literally, until she does some type of armament goal or some shit.
And lost it to a Logia, but almost lost it to a Logia.
If at this point in One Piece, if you're losing to just scrub Logia users, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I'm gonna be real with you. You ain't shit. You can't do nothing.
You just let that snow chick come in and almost bite her shoulder off.
So you clear the fuck out.
It's like the new world. The new world is something else, man. It's like once we
we passed new world. We in the new era.
Right. Yeah, at this point, they making up new stuff. This ain't even New World-ish no more. Yeah, Emperor's Territory, what? Nah, new stuff.
Your shit ain't awakened? Nah, you ain't nobody.
You ain't nobody.
You ain't got your shit awakened.
If you cannot pull up a new move with Haki, you done.
You still using regular Haki, okay. I'm gonna show you Ryu. Like we're gonna show you how we get down up in here.
Yeah. If you have not took the steps to go past your limits, you ain't nobody. You ain't no. Even Usopp is using Haki, man.
So I'm wondering, so for Blackbeard and his little dark fruit, can that take away Haki too?
Nope.
You can't take Haki.
You can't take Haki.
You can take a devil fruit power.
Will.
Yeah, you can't. You can't absorb somebody's will.
Yeah. Honestly, if you could try to absorb somebody's will or Haki,
the only person that can is that Huddle Fruit chick, the girl with the ghost powers. Yeah. That's the only one who can take away somebody's will.
Yeah, make you depressed as fuck.
Oh, I'm trash.
But it said I'm lower than the earthworm.
Yeah. There's only two people that I think can actually handle somebody with Haki. That's old girl, the chick with the depression ghost shit, and the fox dude that slow
Foxy. Yeah.
That's the only way you gonna handle somebody with Haki. Either you gonna slow their ass down and hope you can get some hits in,
or drain their will from.
Or drain their will. That's it. At this point, shit, you can slow them down, pick them up, put them in some water, and try to drown their ass.
But can your Haki stop the slowdown though? That's like, how powerful is Haki really?
If I can hold on,
they haven't come across Foxy since they
came across Foxy. But if Foxy hits you before you put your armament up, because remember, armament covers. It takes a while to. It's not just there.
Okay.
They would have to have it up before
the beam hits you.
Catch him off guard.
Because it's a mental thing. And if you want to try to pull your Conqueror shit, I mean, Conqueror, remember, it goes from little to big. Like, you know, when you throw a rock in the pot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's a starter. So I can move around a little bit before that Conqueror is going to touch me. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm really like, how OP is hockey at this point?
I don't know. Shanks blew it out of the water by producing fucking thunderbolts. So I don't know if that's. I don't know.
That can be seen from miles and miles away. Like,
I mean, but you got a nigga like Luffy grabbing them out the sky and hurling them at you. So.
But see, that's not hockey though. That's Luffy's just his devil fruit.
And that's not even hockey.
Yeah, that's not hockey.
So
I don't know what
wonder where they going with this power range on this
I don't know what we're doing anymore.
I don't know what we're doing. I'm just here. At this point in life, I'm just here.
I'm not going nowhere. Just
like, I'm here for all of it.
I'm over here spectating.
Like, let me know what's gonna happen next. Oh, so what's you got an interesting theory?
Oh, the shakky Rayleigh baby.
Yeah.
Mihawk parents. They did that, man. You saw the picture in them sideburns. They don't. One Piece don't give similarities to just anybody.
So you're theorizing that Mihawk is the love child of
Rayleigh and shakky. Yes.
Shakky from Sabo the Island.
Yes, and I think shakky is also originally from Hancock Island. With the Kuja Pie, with the Kuja Warriors. Whatever you call them. I think she wanted up.
So I always thought, what was that? Mihawk. Are we on the level to say that he knows hockey, right? At this point?
Hockey? Yeah, Mihawk, yes.
He would know hockey. How far do you think his hockey level goes?
Definitely.
No, because you saw the stuff he taught Zoro. You saw Zoro come out of that 2-year gap.
Yeah. And we honestly, at this point, we've seen most of what Mihawk has taught Zoro, correct? Because Zoro being able to unlock the whole...
I think we've seen Zoro's teachings in action.
Yeah.
Plus,
like a good amount.
Plus new shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So would you say, at this point, Mihawk is still above what Zoro can do? Or is there still more to this hockey of armament? Because remember, Luffy just learned a whole new move.
I think Mihawk would have either known after teaching Zoro and knowing Zoro said that his goal is to one day kill him, and he was like, I'll teach you anyway. He either did that knowing he'll have to level himself up, or holding a few cards for himself, because I'm going to have to fight this thing.
Alright, so again, with Shanks, Thunderbolt and shit, with hockey and shit like that. No. We know Mihawk and Shanks fought, right?
We know Mihawk can send that shit out of his blade. We've seen him send 4 slashes that light up and all kinds of stuff. He can do that. He did that at Marine 4 just fighting against Luffy.
Shit, he did that against Don Creed. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, and that was just him playing around because he was bored.
Yeah.
So, if he can fight Shanks in a duel like he did and then go back and sit down and have drinks with him, why do you think that's the case? I think that's because you got the actual son versus the protege of Rayleigh. And it's, I'm not gonna kill his dad, I'm not gonna kill his protege, but you got to live with this nigga. I couldn't. We got a little beef, we fight, we duel, but we cool.
Almost like brothers.
And then you got, Rayleigh, his level of hockey. Like, we ain't never seen Rayleigh go all out.
Yeah, but we know that he was
second command with Roger.
Shanks was an apprentice on their ship. Yeah. So he taught him some things, whether it was swordplay, hockey, whatever, or both. He taught him several things. That was his apprentice. That was his job. The ship's apprentice. They was all there to teach.
That's all they were there.
All they was there was to learn from the dude. So he learned from him.
Yeah. So that's in this next 3 to 5 years, we're gonna get some fire shit about hockey. I promise you that.
That's also my theory too, with the duel between Shanks and Mihawk, because you got the actual apprentice of the dad versus the nigga that didn't get to get raised with his dad. I'm gonna show you why. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga with the sword.
Are we sure Mihawk and Rayleigh never met?
No. I didn't say didn't meet. I said didn't get to be raised or didn't get to be raised with him. Because you know Mihawk wasn't raised on Roger's ship. And you know Shanks was a kid on Roger's ship. So he spent more time with his dad than he got to. Mihawk probably stayed home with his mom.
Right.
He probably stayed with Shakky.
How old is Mihawk?
Shakky was a pirate too. Shakky probably taught that boy some shit. When we meet Shakky, Shakky is beating the shit.
They're about the same age.
They're about the same age.
When we meet Shakky, Shakky's beating the shit out of some niggas.
Yeah.
And scared Chopper. And this is after the time skip.
I'm just saying.
No, post time, but before the time skip. This is before the time skip. Before and after, but even still, when you meet Shakky, she beating the shit out of some niggas.
And she's wanted.
And she's wanted.
Not any type of wanted.
She was wanted by God. She was chased down and evaded Garp.
Yeah.
Because she ain't get caught.
Yeah.
She never got caught.
Yeah.
He used to chase me all over the seas. Now she chilling with a bar. On top of headquarters.
With a name on it.
With her name on it. But you chilling. Headquarters right here.
Somewhere downstairs in headquarters, there's a picture of you with a wanted. You know what I'm saying?
But you got a whole bar right here in the lawless zone.
Name up on it, everything.
Shakky's bar.
And we know Marines sit there.
We know
do
it's
drinks. You know what I'm saying? They drink.
Them niggas come here and drink. Like.
Where your pool come from?
And that's also, I'm like, man, that's why Mihawk's a warlord. Got that disc. Leave my folks alone. Let them be in peace. They ain't out here pirating. They're not out here pirating no more. Leave my folks alone. Why would Mihawk work with the government? Do you think he would need them for anything himself?
Nah, I think he's just there because he don't want to be bothered. That's literally why he joined the whole war.
He don't want to be bothered. He don't need them bothering the shit he cares about.
He don't want people showing up to his land bothering him too much. That's why he didn't want to fuck with Zora at first. He was like, Zora, who the fuck are you, bro? All right, that's cute. Remember, he was on his little canoe shit, floating around. Don Creed got in his way.
Because he was bored. He was like, man, I'm just trying to do, man, you know what
I was floating trying to go straight.
He was going on about his business. He ran up on the Baratier because he was like, I was bored finding them niggas out. I'm going to finish them niggas off. I ain't got shit else to do. Y'all amuse me. Because he ain't had nothing else to do but kick us some shit.
That's it.
That was it. So why would he need to be a warlord? Them niggas not about to come fucking with him.
I think they literally said, "Hey, we're gonna put you on the warlord thing." He said, "All right, cool, whatever, fuck it."
Nah, I think he made a deal. I think he was like, "I'll work for you. I'll work for you."
There ain't no deal he need to make.
Peace.
Literally, he said,
"Yeah, you can fight. Yeah, you can beat their ass. Yeah, you can win. Who wants to have to put that much energy all the time?"
That's what happened with Boa though. That's why Boa was a warlord.
She didn't need. They a whole island of warriors. They don't need that like that.
If
but
Kazakui or whatever the fuck showed up, he would have took out Boa and them. Boa ain't beating all the motherfucking animals.
Not all of them, but she'll beat the shit out of them.
Which one?
All of them.
She ain't even got to put her feet up, her hands. Most of what she got to do is
you got to understand Boa's hockey level.
Boa ain't beating.
Boa's hockey level is what puts her up there.
Boa ain't beating.
Boa got hockey.
You forgot about World Z?
Ain't got hockey.
I ain't forget about World Z. I don't think she can take out her admiral. Who she gonna beat? How she gonna beat him? She gonna turn them to stone? Most of their devil fruits allow them to, if broken into stone, reanimate. All of them.
It's a hockey, bro. It's a hockey, bro.
I don't know if that works like that.
She gotta be able to armor.
I think if you into stone, you've been solidified. Ain't no reanimating.
If you're
after
ice,
that.
You melt, turn back to water, turn back into ice. What's called good?
That's fine. If someone else catches you off guard, uses their hockey, and then turns you into stone, I don't know.
I don't believe that's how her abilities work.
I don't know.
They
ain't showed us otherwise.
We've seen how hockey works. I don't think she's at that level of hockey user.
I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen Boa flex.
I don't think Boa that strong. Even with the movies, she was struggling.
I don't know.
No, she wasn't.
She was struggling in the movies.
Nigga, when that big thing hit Luffy, she said, "How fucking dare you?" She ran up that motherfucker
and got her hit in. That was it. That didn't take nobody out.
Nah, she was taking down several people. Both of them took down. Matter of fact, you don't think with Luffy doing him and her being so head over heels over Luffy, you don't think she would have tried to get stronger too? Like the other people in the Straw Hat Fleet said, "Ooh, Luffy and them out here doing this and that. I'm about to get stronger too." And they ain't showed nobody sense. They ain't showed nobody sense. They ain't showed nobody on his side since they said all of them niggas simultaneously said, "Ooh, look at the niggas out here. We gonna all level up."
Give me somebody that she actually beat.
Smoking.
Really? Smoke?
Yeah.
Smoke.
Good enough.
She beat boy, yes.
Nah,
that's good enough.
At the time where she beat Smoker couldn't do shit.
Smoker was caught off guard because he was like, how can she even hit me? Because he didn't know how to use hockey.
Again, Smoker ain't the... Nah. I'm
sorry. Don't be bad.
Nah, because if you won't give me a Marine, unless it's some...
Smoker was holding until Punk Hazard. Smoker was holding until Punk Hazard.
To me, he started getting hold.
Matter of fact, we ain't even seen him since Punk Hazard.
After Dragon grabbed his arm, he was on the road to be held. That's literally what happened to that man. Dragon grabbed that man's arm and said, "You about to
man." Smoker fought a nigga made of armament hockey.
Right.
That was his last. That was when his downfall happened. When they made that nigga fight a nigga made of armament. And they showed that boy on the ground.
Maybe I shouldn't have smoked. He literally had that look on his face like, damn, maybe I shouldn't smoke that pack that day.
Oh man, that was when they scaled him down. That was when they had
when they finally introduced hockey, bro. I lost all respect.
I was like, that made that man. Smoker had between that and Boa and everything else, and only being able to use Sea Prism Stone, which you can have use yourself because you have gotten the voice. Right, like. I think between the last time we saw that nigga on on Punk Hazard, I think that nigga had to have been trained. He gotta know. He gotta know I ain't shit right now. Like that had to be the moment.
I'm not on this level.
Y'all think
his captain whooped his ass?
Do you think Smoker gonna get hockey?
Yes, they gotta give him hockey.
He gotta get it. No, well, he has a little bit. He has a little bit of hockey. That's how he was able to avoid law for a little bit because he has a little bit of hockey.
He said to Shiggy, "Your hockey not strong enough."
Yeah,
because he made her stay back and they fight with law, but she didn't stay her ass back and got fucked up.
He did tell her that your hockey ain't strong enough.
Your hockey not strong enough.
All right.
So.
You think?
Yeah, so both of them working on it.
Both of them got.
So they working on it. That's what I'm saying. We ain't seen them since that fight. They haven't been in the mix fighting since that fight.
Because if they ain't got nothing else, bro,
they got saved by the Straw Hats again. Like they keep getting saved by
the. That is literally their MO, bro.
That gotta be where they've been.
Wrong place, wrong time.
They gotta be where them niggas have been to G5, because they like, man, we keep getting our asses handed to us by these hockey users. Straw Hats keep saving us. We'll be back. We'll go. Give us a minute. They gotta be leveling up because they are not keeping up right now.
Because I don't know what the Marines been
But at the same time, they always been. Luffy and them is the niggas that keep just getting the fuck up there. Man. They went from freaking Beppo to Kaido.
After Green Bull's
Cat Scratch.
I don't know what
Cat Scratch.
They went Cat Scratch out the back, man, to
Big Mom and Kaido.
Yeah. They need to start
looking for something.
Because after Green Bull's disappointment, I don't know what else the Navy, World Government, Marines, whatever you want to call them, CP9, shit. Who you got?
CP0.
CP0. Who
maybe
you got?
CP1 through 8. Because he had 0 and 9.
Yeah. They gotta have some negative numbers somewhere. Fuck.
I still can't believe that Buggy's around. Still around.
You know how Buggy be pulled.
In the beginning of the series, when I first started watching One Piece, I did not expect Buggy
to still
be fucking around.
It's niggas you ain't seen.
Niggas ain't seen Cat Scratch nigga ever again. Don Creed never again.
No, that Don Creed did show up one more time, didn't he? No. I'm thinking of him up on that.
You never saw Don Creed again?
What was him up on that?
Captain Morgan.
Morgan, yeah, Morgan.
You didn't see that nigga again?
The only time you did see him one more time was trying to escape.
But yet we see the fucking clown.
Trying to get his ass. But you see the clown.
We see the clown again.
Cause Buggy got life lessons to teach us, and
I thought Buggy was a
I didn't think we would see Crocodile again. I was shocked to see that nigga in them peel down.
He's Shanks' homeboy. That's why Buggy's still there.
Yeah. Because Shanks said we're going to go together. We're going to get our own ship and we'll go after the One Piece together. And he made that promise. And that's his...
But they didn't reveal that till way later.
But they didn't reveal...
What are you talking about? They introduced Buggy knowing Shanks
in the story
when he first met Buggy.
Did they?
Yeah, because remember Buggy was like,
he told that old man,
hat, bro.
He told somebody the story about what happened with the devil fruit.
No, but first time Buggy was introduced, he saw Luffy, he saw that hat, he was like, I hate that hat looks familiar, you reminds me of somebody, I fucking hate that hat.
Okay.
And then Luffy when Buggy told him, I know that motherfucker, he did such and such and such and such, and Luffy was like,
sound like you saved your life to me.
And Buggy's like,
shut up, ain't nobody asked you, nigga. Yeah, he broke it down to him and told him, and it was like, yeah, and I ended up swallowing that bullshit. Now I can't swim to go look for my treasure. It sound like you saved your life, bro.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
that nigga ruined my dreams, man. I ain't want to be no pirate. I supposed to go on this treasure hunt, find this One Piece.
I had a treasure map.
He had a whole little thing. He wasn't even looking for the One Piece. He was looking for a specific man's treasure. Was it Captain John's or some shit?
The dude that used to be on the Rocks Pirates. He had that dude's treasure map or some shit.
Really?
Okay.
That's what I think it was.
I don't know. I didn't get that.
That's what I think it was.
I didn't pick up whose treasure he was looking for.
Right.
But he was like, I didn't want to be a pirate. I had a plan. I had a map, and I was trying to get some lessons to be able to go sail, look for this treasure, cash out, and live large the rest of my life. Now I'm out here pirating because of your ass. Because you, like, he blamed Shank for everything.
But that was
which brings back to the question: why was Buggy on the ship?
Buggy on Roger's ship.
Yeah.
He said that he was an apprentice.
He was
trying to learn how to sail so he could go find his treasure.
Find treasures and shit. He wanted money.
I want to know that.
Huh?
When did he meet? Well, how did he end up on the ship?
Yeah.
Remember, they both joined around the same time.
I mean, he could have joined any ship.
But I mean, they joined around the same time, so.
Maybe.
Like, why did Roger choose young apprentices? Is what you trying to find out? Why did he choose?
I don't think they joined at the same time.
They said they came in around the same time.
Shanks came in as a baby.
Yeah, but they came. Well,
and Buggy just came in. They didn't say when Buggy came in.
I could have sworn.
They didn't say Buggy was the baby.
Whitebeard was talking about the apprentices. He was like, "Yeah, those motherfuckers showed up."
Yeah, they were both young, but they was like 8, 9, 10, some shit like that.
Nah, I thought they came around the same time.
But Shanks was a baby.
Yeah.
And Buggy
just showed up.
Yeah, just showed up one day.
Because it's speculated that Shanks came from God Valley. And that's when Roger picked up Shanks. Was that when he left God Valley, he took Shanks with him. Mm-hmm. And that's why Shanks can go up there and talk to the Gorosei and shit. Because he's a baby from their land that Roger just been taking care of.
Somebody said that Shanks is Rocksteady's the best son.
I still think Blackbeard has more to do with
right, because of his ship named after that nigga.
The Spear of Spear of Zebek.
That pretty basically his ship is called That Man's Sword.
Mm-hmm.
Zebek's the Sword of Zebek.
Sword of Zebek.
Or some shit.
Yeah.
Regardless, he calls himself that man's weapon.
Yeah, he said, "I'm here to do his
bidding." So it makes you wonder: is he the nigga really in the behind the strings?
Or Zebek?
But they said that Zebek actually attained the throne that no one sits upon. Yeah. That's who's pulling. That's who Imu Sama is. You think it's some bad bitch, but it's Zebek ass. pulling the strings.
Pulling the strings from the shadow.
Don't let you know so don't nobody else come looking for it. No, you ain't coming for my spot. Ain't no spot here to take.
Nobody know who he is. Just running for the shadow.
So do you think Rocks either had hockey or did he have devil fruit or both?
I think it was both.
Right.
So they're speculating that Zebek, he faked his own death, and that's why nobody really knows, because nobody ever really confirms that.
Nobody's seen about it. Nobody confirmed if he died at God Valley or anything like that. You just know the big ass battle happened, and they painted Garp as this big hero. But you know, the government is good for flipping stories.
The winner gets to tell the story.
Hey, or whoever just controls the narrative. We control the papers, so we gonna print whatever the fuck we say. Ain't no telling what happened in God Valley.
And then that was really a story that got covered up in the first place.
Right.
Like they really didn't print that.
All we know is what Sengoku said.
Yeah.
That motherfucker be telling some fucking stories.
I'm ready to hear Garp's story. Garp got the real tea.
Right.
That's what the real story is.
That's what the real story is. Because he was there fighting, so Garp could tell you what happened.
Do you think Dragon was there? Because I think Dragon was there.
I don't think Dragon was there.
I think Dragon might have been there because remember when they finally executed Rogers, Dragon felt some type of way about the execution.
I think Dragon was used to be cool with Roger and Whitebeard.
When you look at Roger and Whitebeard and they flashback of him trying to ask Whitebeard if he wants to know what a One Piece is, if you look at them and they sharing sake, it's 4 big ass jugs of sake bottles. And you see Roger, he's already fucked up, but you see the bottle next to him is turned over on his side. But the other 3 bottles is sitting up, and there's 2 of them back up against where the camera and the screen is, and then you see the other 2 sitting next to them 2. So it's possible it was 2 more people sitting there with them. I think they're gonna Sabo us. Like how they did with Sabo and Ace and Luffy with the sake. First you only see Luffy and Sabo and Ace, and then later on they add in Sabo. Oh, it was a 3rd cup the whole time. If you look at the pictures, it's multiple jugs of this shit. And Whitebeard, he's sipping. Roger is clearly lit. Like that nigga hiccuping, face red, cheeks blushed.
You want to know about the One Piece? I can tell you.
You want to know what it is? Nah, I don't want to know all that. I don't want to know all that. And
so I bet Whitebeard passed out, and Dragon happened to be there and learned
the secrets and got pissed and went on this whole revolutionary kick. Yeah. And somebody else was there. I think it was 4 people there.
I think it was Garp.
Nah.
I think
not if Dragon was there, it wouldn't have been Garp.
Yeah, I don't think you need Garp. Because Garp already knows the truth.
If Dragon was there, it wouldn't have been Garp. I don't think they would have been there together.
I feel like he do. Whatever happened at God Valley, he had to.
Garp knows some shit.
Garp knows some shit.
He definitely knows more.
I don't know how he's been able to keep a fucking secret because the motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, does Garp know shit?
But you got people you got all the Marines. None of the Marines that he was with knew that information that he leaked on Luffy and them. They didn't know either.
Garp is more like Luffy. Like he really don't give a fuck. He just be doing shit.
There's only 2 Marines and then you got Dragon that actually know the truth.
And Dragon found
out.
So
Goku and Garp. Those are the only 2 Marines that I believe know what's somewhat going on.
I think Dragon might have been used to be a Marine.
Yeah, I think Dragon used to be a Marine, but since he's not a Marine no more, Dragon also knows. Something happened where Dragon said, "Fuck you, Dad. I'm doing it my way." You know what I'm saying? And then,
because he was there,
Del Flamingo has to know somewhat of some truths.
Dragon was a young Marine at God's Valley when this shit happened.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm saying he had to have been there. Because him kicking it with his dad had to introduce him to Rogers and Whitebeard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being on the ship. That's how he knew them two. The only way he could have been drinking the sake or whatnot, because I also believe he was there for the sake or whatnot.
I don't think Garp was though.
Yeah, I don't think Garp was.
I don't think Garp was.
Okay,
the only
Garp
way
might not have been.
The only way.
I don't think they
Dragon,
both were.
Yeah,
it wasn't both. It's one
both.
or the other. Yeah. I could see either of them having been there, but
I
don't see both of them.
I believe Dragon was there. I'm okay with saying Garp wasn't there, but I believe Dragon for sure.
But it's that age gap though, because you got young Newgate, you got young Whitebeard, young Roger. I don't think Dragon would have been there drinking sake with these old heads. They not the same age. Garp is the age of them niggas. Dragon is younger than them niggas. He's offspring to them niggas.
No, Garp is older than
Roger and Whitebeard. You think about how Whitebeard was out there looking. Exactly, bro.
No.
Garp was in his prime hunting down Roger. When you think about when Roger asked him to watch after his son, I'm having a boy. How Garp and Roger looked at that comparison. Dragon was not there at the sake drinking, bro.
I think Whitebeard.
I think Dragon and Roger's around the same age.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Because
then that would already had Dragon at this time frame where.
How old was Dragon? How old was Dragon when Roger died?
He had to at least be in his 20s.
So this would have been.
Because Luffy wasn't
okay.
born
So by the time Roger died,
Luffy was not born.
No, listen though. By the time Roger died, back to that time when younger him and Whitebeard was taking this sake toast, and he was talking to him. That's a little gap in itself. Because after he found out what the One Piece of shit was, and then the time he died, there was a gap.
It wasn't that much of a gap though.
Because Shanks was had to have been.
Well, him. Okay, so Dragon and Shanks would be about the same age.
Yeah, Dragon and Shanks are around the same age.
They wasn't about to take sake drinks with Shanks and Dragon. They wasn't about to have no young ass niggas with them sake drinking.
They been had Shanks and them at parties though.
That's fine. They're the apprentices. They're supposed to be there. Shanks and Buggy got their whole little thing, and everybody else got that. I think it had to be someone.
Do you believe Dragon was at God Valley?
I'm on the line. I'm on the fence about that.
Okay.
I'm on the fence.
See, I believe he was at God Valley, and since I believe he was at God Valley at that time, he had to have been older than Shanks.
Right.
Because remember, Shanks
would have been you saying that he was a young Marine at God Valley, but if Shanks was a baby at God Valley, but they're allegedly near the same, like this is some gappage going on here. This shit ain't adding up.
When I say then he.
That nigga wasn't out there with the sake. My whole point is that he wouldn't have been right for that mix of taking that drink with these niggas in his sake with these grown ass men. He wouldn't have been proper for that bond.
God Valley already happened.
That's fine. I'm not saying he wasn't there. I'm not saying he wasn't at God Valley. I'm saying he wasn't there drinking sake with Roger and Whitebeard when Roger tried to tell Whitebeard where the One Piece was.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't there for that drink. Somebody else was, though.
So
at least two other people were there.
So at what point in time does this drink with Roger and Whitebeard?
That's what we gotta try to pinpoint. That's what I can't recall.
It gotta be right before he got executed.
It was before he got executed.
So if he got executed 22 years ago from where we're at today.
Remember, they showed us.
Let's say about another year or so behind that.
They showed us Dragon during Roger's execution.
And he was
a grown man. Because remember, he had his hood on. And he was...
Was he grown?
Yeah, he was grown.
He had the hood on.
But you gotta also remember...
I don't know how grown. More like 18, 19 probably.
Remember those older kind of be fucking around with their ages when they, like, Buggy and Shanks were young. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he would draw them looking really young. You know what I'm saying? Like kids.
Yeah.
Because remember, Shanks and Buggy were also there during the execution in the crowd.
Yeah. But they were like 15.
They were kids. They look like kids when they were there.
When they disbanded, after that, when they disbanded everything, Shanks looked like he was about 9 or 10, maybe 11. When they showed that he had them. Matter of fact, no. When they showed, I'm thinking about when they showed him leave him behind to go after the One Piece. They looked about 9, 10.
Because when
they left him at that last island before they went forward.
Because when he finally met Yasop, he looked like he was about 18. 19.
And see, I don't like basing off what they look like because sometimes he be drawing them, and then you got
either way though.
But
them niggas wasn't there at the sake drinking with Whitebeard and Roger.
But remember though, the sake drink had that happen after they found the One Piece, correct?
Mm-hmm. Because he was trying to tell him what it was. He was trying to tell him what it was.
Dragon had to have been grown. Because remember, Dragon was grown.
How long did it take between them finding the One Piece and him turning himself in?
Not that long, because he was already on his deathbed.
It was like, what, a year? Maybe 2 years?
Yeah, I say between 2 to 5. Because he was on his deathbed. So
yeah, he was already sick.
Dragon had to have been grown enough to have sake at that time.
Grown or not enough to have sake ain't the issue. We know Sabo, Luffy, and Ace wasn't old enough to be drinking, and they had their sake. So that's not the question.
But no, what I'm saying,
I'm questioning the bond, the bond, the characteristics, and the men and what their purposes was. That's what I'm questioning.
But during his execution, Roger's execution, the weather changed. That had to, when it started downpouring and stuff like that, Dragon must have had the devil fruit that controlled the weather. At that time. And something pushed him to say, fuck all the marine shit, I'm about to do this revolution.
I think the other person that was with them drinking sake was, what's his name? The nigga that died, Chopper Doctor. Because it was cherry blossoms all around, and he was talking about a man that was sick and damn near died, and it had the cherry blossoms, and it made him feel better, and it brought a smile to his face. Okay. And Roger was sitting there laughing under the cherry blossoms, drinking with his homies.
Put a stamp on it. Because there was cherry blossoms in the
and there was cherry blossoms falling around. Yeah. So that's the only reason why I'm gonna throw that out there as one of the other prospects for who was there drinking the sake. But I'm just, and he was saying at one point he did this pirate thing, but not for long. He was some quack doctor trying to work on some shit. Niggas was down there dying and shit. You had the cherry blossoms. I'm gonna throw that in there.
He wasn't a good doctor.
He got an incurable disease like Roger. So he could have been with Roger whenever he got the incurable disease.
Or he gave it to him, one of the two.
One of the two. Or either he met him and found out, and they talked about how they both had this disease, and he thought he had a way to make it work. And that's what he did. And he did that, and that's why he was like, man, I'm going to go out my own way. That's why he took his own life before the illness could, or before anything else could. And that's Roger went and executed. He got his before the illness could.
And then that's why he told the story about the Jolly Rogers to Chop.
And that's why you got the cherry blossoms falling with the sake and the drinking and the.
Basically, everybody on Luffy's crew had something to do with Roger's crew.
You look like you're thinking like.
Even Frankie's teacher, you know what I'm saying? He built Roger's ship. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody had something to do,
some type of
some kind of way, and didn't realize it.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting for Nami's true backstory of
where she came from.
Roger's daughter. Nah, let me stop.
Don't do that.
Or she could be the one that from God's Valley. She could be the kid that they saved from God's Valley.
No.
Because what's it called? Saved her. Damn it, I can't think of her mama name.
They did say what island that was, didn't they?
Yeah. No.
I want to say what they did name an island when they.
Nami died. Nami died. Nami was in that fire. She was damn about to die because of the hunt for Roger's offspring.
Yeah. When they
was killing people and all the babies and all the pregnant women and just deading them and all kinds of shit. Just because you probably had a faction that was like, nah, this ain't. Why you think you had Marines that was down there dead? Mm-hmm. You probably had a faction that was like, this ain't right. You can't be doing this. Fucking torch the whole goddamn town.
So do you think that town is where Whitebeard took control of? I don't know. I'll be wondering stuff like that. I'll be like, cause they kind of shadowed the whole Nami shit, like her backstory.
They just gave you that little Arlong shit and pushed it aside. But
they pushed that shit to the side like all.
It's like, my nigga, it was a whole war-torn, fire-caught village that she had to be rescued from. That damn near nobody but the woman that rescued her and the other kid made it from.
And it was past the. It wasn't in the East Blue. It was It was past the Grand Line.
It was in the Grand Line?
Yeah, it was in the Grand Line. Because remember, she came from there after all the shit went down to settle at the East, back to the East Blue. Because that was her whole
she took them back there to go and make a home and settle there.
And they pushed all that story to
pushed it all the way to the side. So, because what was it? Netsuko? Is that the girl name?
The other girl?
The other sister? Yeah. Okay, so
because she was old enough to remember.
Yeah, and she was the one who saved Nami. Actually, she had Nami, little baby Nami, and she was like, I found this baby crying, and it's just us left. Everybody else died. And the Marine chick
took him in.
Yeah, Bellamy took them in.
Bellamy, yeah, there you go.
I be name dropping on One Piece, boys. Don't ask me to do that with no other anime.
Right. Thank you. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. This is we can talk. We can talk about One Piece all day long.
Shit, we got a decade worth of shit to talk about.
Yeah, 25 years worth of shit. You got 2.5 decades worth of shit to talk about.
That's why One Piece is the greatest. All right, guys. Don't forget to check us out online at www.trapaнимepodcast.com. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube at Trap Anime Podcast. We are currently going to be at PokeFest in San Antonio, November 5th. Look for us there. We'll have a booth out there. We are also doing WeebCon in April 7th. Don't quote me on that, but that's also going to be in Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be in Grapevine, Texas.
Yeah, at that resort.
That's the Gala Resort.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a dope one too. They already got some good names popping out. People like Naruto, the voice of our Naruto and stuff gonna be out there.
Get your tickets early.
The voice of Gojo gonna be there, so yeah, get your tickets early. We'll see you guys there. Anything else, guys?
No, that is all, sir.
All right, another fun One Piece episode, and we are out of here.
Bye.